What is going on, my beautiful spookies, YouTubers, and gamers all across the world? This is SpookyBear from SpookyBear Gaming, and today I'm bringing you another Fallout 4 walkthrough video. Today's going to be a little bit different, and I'll explain why here in a minute, but I do have a lot to talk about today, so I hope you guys are ready to listen and watch some beautiful gameplay by your beautiful Spooky. And, so I'll just get started by saying, obviously, this is not a live commentary like what I normally do on Fallout 4. I have experienced, yet again, another issue with my audio, like I told you that I probably would. I believe this is going to be the last video that has the problem. I recorded this game almost entirely in bulk, which was probably not the best idea, because I was not able to control my little technical difficulties until after the fact. But I am salvaging whatever I can. There's going to be some dialogue later on in the video that I'm going to get that I salvaged for you guys, so that's going to be good. So you're not going to miss much of the main storyline. I do want to talk a little bit about the last time that I brought you guys a video. I was So basically, I just did a few of those missions. I just became the general not too long ago. There's not much of a gap in between that and now. I did decide to go back to Diamond City and go ahead and start a little bit of the main mission. And so this is a main mission storyline type deal. I went, and while I was in Diamond City the first time, actually, I talked to this detective lady. She's technically the secretary for the detective, and she basically told me that the lead detective had gone on like this wild goose chase, and she wanted me to go save him. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. The mission is called Unlikely Valentine. You basically go down into this vault, and I believe it's Vault 114, I believe, and I believe it's in Park Street substation or something like that. It does, honestly, for the sake of knowing what's going on, it doesn't really matter, but it's something like that. If it ends up being differently, please someone tell me in the comment section below, so I don't look like an idiot. Anyway, I'm kind of running through here, and I had to kill a lot of these little gangster mobster guys. They all had the submachine gun, and it actually looks really cool, but I kind of found it ineffective much later than the level I was at. I used it for a little bit, but not a whole lot. The sad part about all of my technical difficulties to this point is that I had almost 2 hours of gameplay on this recording that are almost rendered useless because there's no audio, and it's just really weird. And actually there is audio because I recorded it live with commentary. The audio desynced, and I think that was partially because of my setup and partially because of the way I saved it and all that, and I think it's entirely my fault. Nonetheless, there are going to be a few improvements that we're going to see in my setup here pretty soon. Hopefully, with Christmas coming up, I'm going to hopefully get a few presents from Santa and whatnot, but also I've got my eye on a few things that I'm going to buy for myself because it's hard for me to get the content out that I want to without loving my setup. So I want to make my setup the best that I possibly can. I'm going to go ahead and show you right here real quick the salvaged part of the dialogue where I finally get Nick Valentine. He is in fact inside of this cell right here, and it basically sets me up to take him out of here, and then we're gonna go meet him, and he's gonna help me. He's supposed to try and help me find my son. You know, he's a detective. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys listen to that dialogue, and then I'll be back in just a minute. So don't miss me too much. Oh. What's up with your face? He's a robot.
Haha, my knight in shining armor. Question is, why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb? An old private eye.
Whoa. What are you?
Told you, I'm a detective. Look, I know the skin and the metal parts ain't comforting, but it's not important right now. The only thing that matters is why you went to all this trouble to cut me loose.
I need you to find someone, but it's complicated. I don't exactly know where they could be or how long they've been gone.
Well, I've done jobs with less. Somehow nice and simple never makes it onto the menu in my world. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
Can we just like fast travel on out of here or no?
Okay, hopefully you were able to gather from that little bit of dialogue that he was in fact kidnapped by a gangster mobster called Skinny Malone, and it's not really important to the main storyline. It just gave me, it gave the producers a good reason to make you go find another vault and do a little exploring and kill a few enemies. So basically you're gonna just see me walk through here and murk some people because I am one bad mamma jamma, if you know what I'm saying. But I go ahead and lead Nick out of here, and then here in like 15 seconds, there's going to be a little more dialogue that's going to go ahead and wrap the mission up. And like I said, I had almost 2 complete hours. This is actually Skinny Malone right here that I'm going to go ahead and just eat his lunch. But I had almost 2 entire hours of gameplay on this one clip, so I'm going to go ahead and edit it all down. It's going to be about 14 minutes long, and it's going to basically be me doing this unlikely Valentine mission and then also a mission for the Minutemen, which I'm going to show right after the dialogue with Nick Valentine to go ahead and wrap that mission up. So as you can see, I'm going to pop a few caps in Skinny Malone's fat bottom, and then I'm going to go ahead and after I pick up his 50 cal bullets, I'm going to go ahead and cut to the last dialogue part for this mission. I'll see you guys in a second.
Look at that Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie, she sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about a missing person. No trace of where they've gone. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Okay, so that goes ahead and wraps up the unlikely Valentine mission. And so for the last part of this video, it's going to last about 6 minutes. I go to this 600-year-old fort, and I try. That used to be owned or occupied by the Minutemen a long time ago, and we're going to go ahead and take it back. It was infested with these Mirelurk things, which, by the way, are a big pain in the butt, especially on level 9. And I was actually pretty proud of myself. I do end up finishing this mission, and as you're going to get to see, it took me a very long time. Like I said, the gameplay recording on this was about 2 hours, and I would say at least an hour, I think it was actually an hour and 15 minutes of the video was just me doing this mission. I actually died twice. I don't show that, but I'll go ahead and say it so that you guys don't think I'm hiding anything from you. I mean, I'm not the best Fallout player. Everybody dies. This game's pretty hard. But these Mirelurks are a definite pain in the butt, and they're faster than me, and my weapons aren't that great, and I don't have a lot of bullets. Once I get into a few of the later videos, I really don't have a problem with bullets at all, and actually my weapons get pretty OP pretty quickly. I feel like I manage my perks pretty well, and the gun nut perks kind of take over, and I would recommend anyone who is wanting to have some pretty OP weapons to go ahead and get your gun nut and your science perks up, because those are definitely going to give you some things that you just can't find. I mean, you'll get lucky every now and again, but I mean, a few of my weapons are things that I pretty much self-modded, and so that's very, very helpful when you're traversing the wasteland, finding these big old creepy things that you gotta kill. But yeah, this mission was pretty difficult. I felt like the Mirelurks and then the little hatchlings were just giving me rads for days. The eggs were a pain in the butt to kill. the queen, as you will see her lovely being in a minute, she was an unpleasant visitor to the castle. But I'm glad I got this mission done, and there she is right there. And she spits this goo, and it's just like, this acid rain, it's like ridiculous. And if it gets on you, I mean, you're basically in a world of hurt, and she's gonna do some damage, get nuked on, or get murked on by that missile. I mean, not nuked. I'll show you a mini nuke later, boys. But yeah, as you can see, I pop a few missiles in her. It doesn't really do a whole lot. Here in a few minutes, I think I throw some Molotov cocktails at her, and it really was it was a long process. I mean, this was all in one life, actually. I never made it this far on any of my 2 previous lives. I died twice, and never even got her health this close to being down on my first 2 tries. So this was just me finessing her. I would run up here, and I would shoot her with my flamer, and then the hatchlings would give me rads, and then I have to use my stim packs. I ran entirely out of stim packs. I used 4 Nuka-Cola Quantums, which, if you don't know, those are they're just the irradiated versions of the Nuka-Cola, and they basically have better effects. I mean, it gives you 400 XP, or not XP, HP, hit points, and then 100 action points, which is pretty dope. I do say so myself. But, yeah, like I said, I just finesse her, hit her with a few Molotov cocktails. I've got her down to a little under half health, and it really was a chore getting this done, but I was pretty elated to get it done. And actually, I was really looking forward to my live commentary, bringing that to you guys on this. Unfortunately, like I said, it was desynced, and it was just a mess, and I don't have, I guess, the right software to fix that. I'm a little newbie when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't really know how to fix that, so I basically had to scrap it. But I did go and look through my next 4 videos, which match up to roughly about 7 hours of Fallout 4, and they were all matched up before editing. So I'm going to go ahead and make duplicate copies of them in case the editing software is the problem. And if that is in fact the problem, I'm going to get to the root of it, and I'm going to fix everything for you guys. And like I said, I'm hopefully going to get a new capture card and a new editing software. Hopefully Sony Vegas, I don't really know yet, but hopefully we're going to make a few upgrades there to make everything a little more smooth and help my audio quality. I don't really enjoy the quality of my mic and what I'm speaking on right now. Hopefully you guys at least kind of like it, but I found some good tips to go ahead and improve that. As you can see right here, she is really low on health, but so am I. I think I have 1 Nuka-Cola Quantum left, and right now, my hit points right now, as you can see, it's full, but I have completely drained all of my aid. I have no stim packs, I have no Nuka-Cola, no Nuka-Cola Quantums, no iguana on a stick or rad squirrel nutsack or anything like that. I have nothing left to eat or scavenge that is going to get me through. And I even had my little brother come in there. I'm like, if I have to leave, will it keep her health as low as it is right now? And he didn't know. But right here, I'm going to go ahead and walk out there and pop a few caps in her. And then I think one of the NPCs goes ahead and knocks her out, which is fine by me. But right after I do it, I save the game, because I'm not gonna walk across some mine and then lose all of my progress. But as you guys can see, that is the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. There's me saving it right there. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, and I am sure that I have it worked out and that it shouldn't be a problem in the future. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys later.